Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and I am standing in front of a 1970 W30 442 Olds. This car is amazing, guys. Red, white interior. I can't wait for you to check it out. Go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We're going to put it up on the lift so you can see just how nice the bottom side is. We'll pop the hood, take a look at that W30 motor. We're going to look at the interior of the trunk. We're going to show you everything you want to see so you can make a great decision on your Olds investment. So come on up and we'll fire it up. So check out the grille on this car. It is amazing. It looks like it's brand new. The chrome on that front bumper also looks new. The emblems look new. All this trim looks new. Headlight bezels look great. She is beautiful. The paint is slick as can be, just as nice as can be. Those stripes, it feels like they may have a coat of clear over them. I can still feel them just a little bit. Great looking wheels and tires. Emblems on the side look good. The doors matched up nice to the front fender. Fender sticking out just a tiny bit here. Everywhere else she's lined up just perfect. She's lined up real nice right here. The line's real straight right here. Door handles in good shape. Look at those door jambs, all nicely painted. Good looking rubber here. Vinyl top's in great shape. The trim around the vinyl top is in good shape. Back bumper also looks new. That paint on the deck lid just as smooth as can be. All those lines are nice and straight. Inside the trunk here, nice coating on the trunk floor. Lug wrench, jack, spare. Got the painted wheel in there also. All these gutters are nice and clean. Looks like the rubber was replaced. The lips on the deck lid are in good shape. Paintwork on the car is amazing, nice and straight on the bodywork. Again, this door jamb, everything's nicely painted here, nice and clean. New rubber here also. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not consignment dealers. That means we spent the time and checked the car out before we bought it. We've got about 200 cars in stock right now, and we own each and every one of them. We are the largest dealership in the United States that owns all their classic cars. Let's look at this interior. Check out the door panel. She looks brand spanking new. Armrest looks good. All the chrome looks good. Look at the carpeting. Beautiful. Center console's in great shape. We've got seat belts in the front and the rear. Looks like there's 3 seat belts in the rear. The upholstery on the seats looks all new, and you know it's that iridescent white that they put in these cars back in the 70s. Very, very cool. Headliner's in good shape. Shoulder belts are there. Dome lights working. Dash is in beautiful shape. Take a look at that wood grain on the dash and look at the lenses on the gauges and the gauge faces. And then the dash pad itself is in beautiful shape. Steering wheel looks good. Just an amazing little car right here. W30 442, ready to go. All right, let's go for a ride in this 442 W30, numbers matching. Listen to that exhaust. Man, does she sound good. What a tough car. And what a nice driving car here. Just amazing. These cars always drove good. Even back in 1970, they were the best driving cars. And you can tell, you know what, I drive a lot of these muscle cars, and the Oldsmobiles, the Pontiacs, the Buicks, they all drive top of the line. You know, Chevrolet may get a big name nowadays, but these cars were head and shoulders above them back in the day, and this car is amazing. Listen to that exhaust. Man, does she sound sweet. Now down here on the dash, you can see the speedo's working. Doesn't look like the clock's working. The other gauges appear to be working. The blower is working on the heater. That AM radio does make AM noise when you turn it on. The dash pad's in good shape. That's all original. I got one little crack way over here on the left. You can't even see it. The horn's working. Steering feels good. Just an amazing driver here. And man, that exhaust sounds so tough. Just loud enough to let everybody know you're driving a stud right here. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're shipping experts. We can ship this W30 anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom can tell you all about this beautiful car. Now we've got pictures of all the VIN numbers and the stampings and all that good stuff. So go to the website, take a look at those pictures. Also, don't forget, we're right outside the Motor City. We're close to the airport, only 20 minutes. So if you want to fly in and check this car out, please fly on out. If you need a ride from the airport, we'll come down to the airport and pick you up. If you want to have the car inspected, send an inspector. We'll talk to him. We'll put it up in the air so you can check out the bottom side. We'll get the hood up, whatever you want to see. Now listen to that exhaust. Isn't that amazing? Man, it just makes my adrenaline go to listen to this thing. Just an amazing car here, guys. Now, stick with us because we're going to put it on the lift right now and we're going to show you just how nice the bottom side is. Then we'll get the hood up and take a look at that numbers matching motor under the hood. All right, we're underneath this 70 Cutlass now, and man, take a look how nice this looks. Brand new tank, floors look good. Looks like new bushings here. The drop downs look good, new exhaust. Right around the 330 gear in here, and it is an open rear end. You can see there's new bushings here. Looks like fairly new shocks. The guys will pull the brakes all apart, make sure they're in good working order. I see what looks like a fairly new U-joint in there. These look like Flowmaster mufflers. They got these really nice hangers on them. Looks like those upper bushings were done at one time also. They don't look brand spanking new, but they definitely were new at one time. New fuel lines front to back. Looks like the floorboard was patched in here. It looks like it's been all welded in and seam sealed up. You can barely tell it was even done. All this over here looks original to the car. Turbo 400 trans, that's a 3-speed automatic. What else do I see here? Everything's nice and clean under here. Looks like we got new bushings here in the lower control arms. Now we do have disc brakes up front. Ball joints have been replaced at one time too. They're all bolt in. Looks like new flex lines. Bottom side of the motor's nice and clean. It's got exhaust manifolds on it. Does look like it's got power steering. It's got a big sway bar in the front. Front frame horns are nice and straight. I also see new bushings up in there for the core support. She's nice and clean under here, guys. Hey, let's look at wheels and tires. Great looking wheels here. The paintwork looks good. Center caps look like they're probably original to the car, just in great shape. Trim rings also, they're in great shape. All the trim here around the holes, the lug nuts, everything looks good. And look at those red inner wheelhouses. Man, that's what everybody's looking for on these cars. The molding here on the edge of the fender looks good. She's just gorgeous. Let's look at the rear. All right, out back here, again, same good looking center caps, trim rings. We got two 2570 14s, and look at the wheelhouses here. Nice and clean in there. Well, let's lower it down and take a look under the hood. All right, we got our numbers matching 455 here. She's got a Quadrajet carb sitting on top of that aluminum intake. Everything under the hood here looks beautiful. It all looks correct. She is an air conditioning car. She is power brake car and power steering car. And again, those red inner fenders, so cool. All the wiring looks nice and neat. All the hoses look good. Bottom side of the hood's nice and clean. Just a beautiful car, guys. Hey, give us a call at 248-974-9513. 9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this W30 in your drive.